We get Miss Color Me Nay on the vibe. Color Me Nay. What's up, baby girl? How you
Hey,
doing? I love the
I'm
blue
good.
hair.
Yeah, I just got it. Thank
Okay,
you.
I just got it. Thank you. I love you, Reginae. How you been,
I
sweetie?
love you too. I've been
I
good.
haven't
You
seen you
smell
in
good.
so long.
I
It's been
know. How you
forever.
been?
I was breaking up. Can you hear
You
me?
have good service? Yeah, I can hear you.
No. I think I don't know if it's yours or mine. Is it yours or mine?
Go on Fox Soul and see
I need to see my whole look.
who. Jacob, can you do me a favor? Can you go on the Fox Soul page and see which one is messing up? Or can you see me now?
I can see you now, yes. So
Okay.
question, correct? Okay, so I got a few questions to ask you. I know I got to get on with your mom, but so where did you get your name from, Color Me Name? Where did that come from?
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's crazy because I get this question a lot. Honestly, I'm just when I made it my first Instagram, like like Instagram for the first time, I just felt like I was just I've always had so much personality and I've always been like a variety color pack. Like, I got so much stuff to do. I do so much. I have so much personality. So hey, I'll just color myself name. I'm
Color yourself.
self-made.
So you self-made. That's sweet. I like that. I like that. I like that. Now, how old are you, Reginae?
I'm 21.
Okay, 21.
Yeah,
It's
21.
been so long. Okay, so no, so okay, I want to get into the fact that I love that you're always very supportive of your father. And I know that people for years they've been on your case about you every time you take up for your father or you're there to support your dad or anything that as a child would with their parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way about my mother, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like I support my mother, I
Right.
love my mother regardless. I don't see no color line when it comes to my mother. So I know you feel the same way about your parents. And I think it's how do you feel about when people do that to you? Because you seem like you get defensive, a lot, and you have to like defend yourself all the time. So how do you feel about that?
Okay, so I love hard, and like if I love you, like I'm gonna defend you to the end. I won't let nobody disrespect. I do this for my friends. Like my mom be like, you better go hard for, but I'll go hard for anybody that I love. Like, and I feel like they're loyal, and like I know my parents. My parents brought me into this world, so for anybody to fix their mouth and say anything, and I'm living on this earth about my father or my mama, I'm gonna say something. My mom and my daddy be like, May, don't say nothing. I'm like,
Don't
listen,
even
y'all gotta
trip. Yeah.
understand. Y'all grew up different. Like I'm looking at this stuff, like I'm looking at these people talk bad about you guys, and y'all my parents. Like
You know what I'm
I
saying?
have to say something. Like sometimes I'd be like, okay, whatever. But if
Yeah.
it's to the point where it's too disrespectful, I'm saying something.
Period, Pooh. And your mama feel the same way. So you know what I'm saying? That I commend you guys both for that because at the end of the day, people forget that we human too. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we
Right.
see, sometimes, we might have a bad day and be like, don't come at my mama like that. Don't you know what I'm saying? But I get
Right.
it. So I wanted to touch on that because, I fully support you and I love you and I think you're a sweetheart. Every time I've seen you, you've been sweet to me. Okay, so now I want to talk about what you have going on because I see that you've been doing these skits on your Instagram. So what's that about? Because
Yes.
you're an actress as well. So let's go into that a little bit.
I am actually, I've always been into like acting. Like when I was younger, I used to do little classes here and there. I still take classes now. Like I've been in two movies. And honestly, the whole experience, me
What are
showing
those
myself,
movies? What are those movies?
well, one of them is Pride and Prejudice Atlanta. And the other
Okay.
one is Dear Santa, I Need a Date.
Oh, that's a
Yes,
Christmas
it's a
movie?
Christmas movie. Yes, and I'm
Oh,
in there with
okay.
Ray J. And it was actually a great experience. Like I love acting and I love expressing myself. And right now, I feel like so many people are in their house and they're down and if it's any way for me to get a laugh out of anybody or, you know, just make
Yeah.
somebody day, then hey, I just wanted
Yeah,
to just do
you
that.
made my day, Reginae. You made my day,
Thank
girl.
you.
You feel good. Okay, so I know that we gotta talk to your mom in a minute, but so you doing stuff with Fashion Nova as well. You have endorsements with Fashion Nova, right? That you've been
Yeah.
killing. The body is banging.
Oh, thank you.
Like,
No, just kidding.
yeah. Okay, your body is begging, girl, and
Thank
I'm really
you.
so proud of you taking the initiative on your life and making sure that people understand. Don't get it twisted. Even with the thing that you have going on with is he your boyfriend still, or is he your ex-boyfriend right now?
Who?
Lu-
Ray.
F,
Yeah, Ray's my
Lucci.
ex-boyfriend.
What's
Yeah,
his name?
Lucci's my ex. His name's Ray. I call him Ray, but yeah, he is my ex-boyfriend. But we're still cool. It's nothing, no bad blood.
Okay, so did your mom had a lot to do with that, or what? Cause she was not having
Um,
it. Your mama was not. Your mama be like on it. She be like, first of all, no, you're not gonna play my baby. You ain't gonna play my baby.
I
So
feel
I
like
mean,
that's just like every mom. My mom has always been like my number one supporter, whether it's a friend that she feels like okay, or a man, or something that I'm doing. Like I thank my mama so much for always just she don't
having your
force
back.
things on me, but she let me know. She let me know like, hey, it don't look right.
You've
I'm
been
gonna
down
tell you
that
that.
road
I'm gonna
before.
let you live through it and go through it, but I'm gonna tell you now it don't look right. And I understand, and I always respect my mom. It's so crazy because I think I care so much of what my mom think about me and like her view on me, because I feel like she did such a great job raising me. Yes, I am young and the world is seeing me grow up, and they seeing me date this person and be that person's friend, and not everybody gonna be with me till I get
Yeah,
older, until I get more grown, and not everybody ain't gonna grow with you, you know? So it's people
yeah,
that I grew apart, and my mom,
that's good,
she
and that's
definitely helps
okay.
me out
Yeah,
with,
give you give
you
you
know.
give you a valuable opinion. I'm in love with you for that. I'm in love with you for even just realizing that your mother is there to help you and guide you and support you and give you all the advice that she wish she would have had. At a young age, and me and your mother having the same background coming up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful woman as well. Shout out to Toya for that, because I mean, I can only imagine how I'm gonna feel when my son gets of age. You know what I mean? I just don't even know. I can't even fathom that. But yeah, that's what's up. I mean, sometimes they come and they got. So
Yeah.
what else do you want to touch on, Toya? I mean, Reginae, besides the fact that you're not in a relationship right now. So that means that
I'm
what? You
not
still
looking either. I feel like right
okay.
now, I mean,
Okay.
like, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm gonna be like, oh no, but I feel like right now I'm working on myself. Like I am trying. Like I want Tyler Perry, everybody to see my acting skits. Like I'm trying to work on me, you know, and better myself. Like I feel like it's so many young females that revolve their life around men nowadays, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
young boys, these young boys, let me just say that, not men, young boys,
Yeah.
they're revolving their life around them. And it's like, at the end of the day, if they're leave, you stuck. Like you stuck and you don't have nothing. Like you don't have you're dependent on them. I will never depend on no man. My father, my
Because you
mother
have
come together.
you have your first house, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just bought my first house. Yeah, so I'm just working on myself and bettering
Yes.
myself. So yeah.
Hey, Pooh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Them ATL streets, ain't nobody got time to be chasing nobody, following nobody, and seeing nobody's
Let me
house.
tell
And
you something. I
and you
don't.
go into a party. I seen that, and then you see him and he acting a fool. You like, wait a minute. See, that's why I had to get up out of ATL. Because my thing was, once the police officer said, Keisha, this is beneath you. I said, you know what? You're right. Because nobody got time to be. You gotta make sure that the guy that you're with is on the same path that you're on. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
that you guys kind of can relate in that aspect of life. And you good. I'm proud of you. I'm very
Thank you
proud of you.
so much. I'm proud of
Yeah.
you too. Your family is so
Thank
beautiful.
you. Thank you, sweetheart. What else you want to touch on that I don't know about, Reginae, that you wanna speak on?
Well, right now I'm in a house and I'm about to start my YouTube. I have a
Okay.
clothing line coming out with my auntie Beatty. It's called Tom Girl. We're working on that. It kind of been held back because of all of this Corona stuff, but I mean, honestly, I'm just working. Trying to get these coins, stay sane in this house.
Of
Stay
course.
healthy.
Are you cooking?
Oh yeah, and I'm cooking. I am definitely cooking. I'm cooking. I made
What
some
you
lamb
cooking,
chops, some
girl?
steak,
Okay.
spaghetti. My
Oh.
pasta, see, my pasta wasn't that good. But let me tell you why. I feel like my grandma, she was trying to help me, and she's a very sloppy cooker, but she's a great cook. But I can't get instructions from her because she was okay, Nate. Now go over here. Now go over there. Now I'm like, baby, please slow down. So my pasta
Right, right,
wasn't
right.
that good.
Wait,
Everything was good.
how is your relationship with your grandmother?
Both of my grandmother, me and both of my grandmother's relationships are really good. I feel like I talk to my mom's mom all the time. She called me and she'd send me a picture of her food. She has my dog. I had a dog a couple years ago and I gave it to her, so she sends me pictures of love. Yeah, we talk all the
Oh,
time.
oh, so wait, she's in New Orleans?
She's out here. My dad's mom is in New Orleans.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So shout out to Reginae for she's about to be doing a YouTube and what else you have coming up?
Yeah, and I'm having the clothing line come out, and also
Okay.
just stay tuned, just stay following me. I'm not
They
on this.
will.
I'm not done. You know, it's
Color
only
me
up
nay.
from here.
Color me
Yeah.
nay. You look so
Yes.
beautiful and I'm
Thank
so
you so
proud of
much.
you, okay? Thank you.
Thank
Okay, I'm
you.
gonna
Thank you
talk to
for
you, mommy.
talking to me.
No problem. Of
Okay.
course. Thank you. Thank you. That's sweetie. She's such a sweetheart. I love Reginae, y'all. I know I look so different. I look like this short hair is killing me. I was getting back to putting these wigs on. All right, now we're going to talk to Toya. Oh, what am I drinking? It's a healthy kombucha. It's called Pink Lady Apple. Super cute. Thank you. Little haircut. You feel me? You feel me? Go live with. Let me see what Toya at. Okay, Toya. Where did I get this tab? I don't even know. It's so. How is my kids doing? They all right. They all right. They all right. Thank you. I'm ready for my hair to come back in. I should have did my eyebrows, Lord. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. You just push. Hey Toya girl. I'm just gonna send you a request, boo. I'm gonna send you a request. There you go. Now you could just push accept. There
Hey
you
girl,
go. What's up with you, bro?
what's up with you?
You chilling like a villain, ain't nothing to it. You know, out here trying to win. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from sin. You know what I'm saying?
In the house, baby, in the house.
I
Okay.
know. You in ATL, right?
I'm in Atlanta. Yep. I'm in
Atlanta. Oh yeah.
hot.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I just finished talking to Reginae. She's such a sweetheart. You know I love
Oh,
me some
thank
little mama. You did a
I
great
miss
job
my
with
baby.
her.
I haven't seen her in 4 weeks, girl.
Huh?
I miss her. I haven't seen her in 4 weeks.
Wait a minute. She ain't came to the house. She ain't snuck over there.
I ain't let her come yet because she was outside at first, but then she went back inside. And I don't play with this shit. I take it so serious. So I haven't seen her, but I think I'm gonna give in because I miss her so much.
I know you got baby brains, so we got a little more to be worried about with the little ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you. I'm scared to even go outside because I don't want to get my little baby sick. You know.
Girl, I haven't seen her or my mom. So, but I'm gonna see him hopefully in a couple weeks.
We're gonna talk about your mama because I got love for your mama too. I've seen her in New Orleans a few times, and she always, come show some love. So I love her. We'll talk about that. So let's talk about what you have business wise, because I know you guys are on the show, and I meant to actually mention this to Reginae because I know you guys are on Ti and Tiny's Family Hustle. So how is that going to be this season?
It's gonna be really good. You get to see I opened up a whole lot with my relationship. We actually went through my brother's murder trial while we were filming because the thing about Family Hustle is it's things that's really happening in our lives and they just follow it. We went through some things as friends and just, I love the show because it's a real family show and it shows togetherness with family and friends and it's always a message of positivity at the end. But yeah, we had quite a few things going on this season, and the show actually comes out on April the 13th, so next week.
Oh, nice. Okay, April the 13th, Family Hustle. So how was that process? Because I know that, I know it's not easier, to deal with, with the passing of both your brothers at the same time. I couldn't fathom that. I wouldn't know how to accept something like that. What has that process been like for you?
It's one of those situations that the pain will never go away. It just get easier to deal with as the years go on. And the good, what the part that really gets me through is that their kids is still around. Like I'm actually raising my brother Josh's daughter. She's 15. She lives with me, and I feel like I have a piece of her, a piece of him from her, and she's a great kid. So just the family just coming together and being so much stronger since everything happened. But we miss them like crazy. It's not a
I
day
can
that goes
only
by.
imagine.
Yeah. Yesterday was my
Um,
brother Ruby's birthday, so it's always difficult, when we celebrate birthdays and they're not here and they so young. So
I understand.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. I know that's just a very difficult situation for you to even, speak on and to address. And, I know that, me and you can relate in a lot of different ways in regards to the way, our upbringing was. And,
Yeah.
you had your show where you touched on you and your mother's relationship as well as I had mine. And, I fully support you. I always reach out to you and let you know that, you know what I'm saying, that I got love for you in that situation. Your mom, I see your mom, like when I go to New Orleans, she make her way. You understand?
Girl, I
She
already
would have been on the
know.
stage with me. Like, it's crazy.
Girl, wait,
I
when I
love your
saw
mom.
that video of her on the stage with you, I was like, what was you doing, that lady? One thing about my mom, like, no matter what, when she was going through her stuff, she's finally, getting it together, whatever. She's been clean for a while. But my mama, baby, she was in these streets. She will pull up on you, tell you
Hell
whatever.
yeah.
My mom is like the life of the party. She keeps
Oh
the
yeah.
party going. She don't care. That lady is so funny. I love her
You,
so much.
you and my mom was both. My mom's still battling with her situation, but yeah, she was trying to get it together, and she ran off again. So
It's
yeah,
not
that.
easy. I know. We went back and forth. And it takes after that happened to my brothers, I was so worried about my mom. I was afraid that she would backpedal. Like it was times that she did. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
can't even imagine losing two kids at one time. So it's like, we couldn't find her at times and then she came back around because she wanted to be close to us. It's a process. It's not easy, but and I know you have to be there for them and it gets to the point where sometimes you be like, I didn't give it all I got. I'm gonna put it in the Lord's hands because this shit is tough when you raising your own family and you have to, make sure they good and it just be so
And
much.
raised them too.
Girl, tell me
Yeah,
about it.
your mom actually that last time that I seen her brought one of your brothers to my show that time, and I believe that they were about to have a baby.
Yeah,
Right?
Rudy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I took a picture with was it his fiance? I know that they came, they all kicked it with me. for close to an hour in my section, and we just hung out and just really, it was organic, and it was like a lot of love. Your brother seemed really cool and seemed very humble and respectful, cool, chill, so I mean, I know after that I reached out to you just because that, I mean, we're not close, but still you my sister through spirit. You
Right.
understand? So I got a lot of love for you in that
I
regard.
appreciate it.
What
Same here.
what else do you have coming up besides this family hustle? You wrote a book, right?
Yeah, I wrote several books. I have the publishing company, Toya Wright Publishing. I have we started,
Okay.
me and my fiance, we have this company, Wait No More. It's a organization we put together to help in the fight against obesity. So right before all of this started going on, we was actually planning our second 5K walk run tour. So we was going to places like Miami, LA, New York, Chicago, like a bunch of different places. So we've been doing that. So now we kind of trying to keep the workout thing going and the eating healthy inside. And it's so hard when you inside in the refrigerator right there. So you learning social distance from the refrigerator, because honey, it's not easy when you got to cook all day. You're around all this food. But yeah, we have the Wait No More movement. I have my publishing company, my bonnets before bedhead, the
You
show.
know, I need some of
Yeah.
them bonnets, girl.
I have to send you some. I'm gonna send you some.
When
I'm
I
gonna
get
get your
back to these
information.
wigs, but
The wig save your life, girl. You just click it on and keep going. I got my
wait a
little
minute.
ponytail. I cut my
Speaking, you cut your hair, right?
all off, and now it's long enough to actually go in a ponytail. I cut it all off, but I can't do it. I cannot do it. It's too much maintenance.
The long hair or the short hair?
The short hair. My go-to is just throwing it in a ponytail. The short hair, girl, I got to curl it. And my hair is naturally curly, so it was a mess. Mm-mm.
Who talked you into doing that?
To cutting it, some random Scorpio shit. Just random. I don't even know. I just woke up one day. I was like, I want a new hairstyle. My birthday coming up, girl. So I just chopped and was like, what? Why did I do that? But I love the hairstyle.
Yeah, because you've never cut your hair before. So,
I mean, not that short.
no. So what the hell? You always talking about how lovely your hair is. I was so surprised.
Girl, I was surprised. It was so. I came home. My man was like, "What did you just do?" Because he loved my ponytails and long hair. But I was like, "It's gonna grow back. It's just hair." Then he started liking it. So
Gotcha.
whatever.
Let's talk about Baby Rain and this little thing of ice cream she had this last time.
Baby Rain is a whole mood. Okay. It's not a day that goes by that I'm not laughing at this little girl, honey. She keeps the energy, in the house. She is a mess. She has so much personality. I remember Reginae being funny as a baby and, smart. But Rain is, a whole nother level. She like a little bitty old lady. So I was like,
where is she?
She's upstairs taking a nap with her dad.
Oh, good.
So I was in the kitchen putting the groceries up. She decided to go in the in the freezer, get the ice cream out. I had no idea.
How did she get in the freezer?
I was putting the groceries up. So I had the freezer open and the refrigerator open, putting groceries in there. She took the ice cream tub out and hid it on the side of the couch. So I didn't even know that she even took that out. So it maybe a little while had passed. I saw her taking her clothes off. I'm like, what the hell is she doing? She's taking her clothes off. This girl went and took the clothes off, got a spoon, and I'm looking for her. I couldn't find her. She on the side of the couch eating her ice cream. I said, you know what, sis? I'm not about to play with you today.
So she took her outfit off, sat by the window, and said she tired of being in quarantine as well.
She said, I'm over it. I need some time or something. I don't know what was going on. Rain, girl, from her getting in the toilet, from her eating the ice cream, she do all kind of stuff every day. If I could just share every moment of the stuff that she do, people would not believe it.
The girl, shut up. What sign is she?
She's an Aquarius. Her birthday is February 2nd.
Oh, okay. That's right.
February 8th. Yeah.
That's right by a Pisces. So, oh, shoot. Them Pisces is crazy.
She is a mess, girl. I love that little girl though. 20-year
Oh,
gap. What was I? Child, I didn't think I was gonna have no more kids, but that's my little baby. I love her little butt.
yeah, I was just about to get into that because whew, I know that
And you just had a baby. How's your how old is your oldest?
my oldest is 10 now.
Oh, okay, so 10 years. What, 10, 9 years? Because your baby, like, how old is your baby?
Yeah, my baby, he's 8 months. He just turned
Oh,
eight
okay.
months. Him just
Girl,
a
that's
sweetie
better
though.
than me.
Him a Leo.
Oh, he's so
I hate
cute.
that my sound is off, but I definitely want to talk about, because when I said the Pisces and Pisces are crazy, it brought K Michelle on my mind.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I know that um your ex-husband. Now let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
something about this. Let me say something, right? When I first seen y'all on TV, you in Memphis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said something about that smile. It I just don't know. It just seems so like, I mean, he had a nice smile and everything, but it just, something was behind it to me. I always thought something was behind that smile, and I don't know what it was because I never met him. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day I have never met him, but as time progressed and I saw like how crazy he would be with you, and then you had to really like finally like leave him. I was just like, wow, this is just crazy. I was right about that. And the K Michelle thing. Now, how did all of that end up? Like, are you guys cool now? I mean, not to the point cool, but like have an understanding of some sort?
Girl, I don't know what none of them folks got going on. All I know is that I am at the happiest I have ever been with the person that I am engaged to now. And whatever either one of them have going on, I wish them the absolute best in
Yeah, that's
life.
what's up.
Like, I
That's
don't,
what's
I
up.
really don't, I don't follow it. I don't keep up with it. I just thank God for bringing true love into my life, a good man that I can grow with,
Hmm.
and you know what I'm saying? Somebody that gets me and somebody that I get, somebody that's not, you know what I'm saying, trying to, I ain't got time, girl. Thank you, Lord. It's a
Yeah,
new
thank
season,
you.
new blessings, and all of the stuff that came before this, it don't even matter.
I
That's
know
just where
that's
I'm
right.
at. That shit
That's
don't even
right.
matter. I don't bring it up. I don't worry about it. I feel like God bring people into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime. And all of those seasonal people and those things that I learned from, it was a learning lesson. And I'm looking forward to the lifetime stuff. Like good
I'm proud
people,
of you
the
for
good
that. Yes.
energy, and the other shit.
And it don't even matter. It don't even matter. We go through
At
it,
all.
we experience it. I mean, I got my situations too. You already know.
Oh
And
yeah.
it ain't even necessary to even
You
care
don't
about,
deserve
really,
nothing.
honestly.
Not a piece of
So it's not
energy.
it's
Because
not
guess
even
what?
y'all don't even it's not even a thing. It doesn't even matter. It's not even a thing. It's
At
like,
all. I'm like trying to go to the next thing, child. I'm planning a wedding. I didn't let them guards down, and right person
when
then
is that
came
coming?
in. And,
When is that coming?
well, I'm so glad it wasn't this year because I would be pissed. But I
Right.
decided to do next year, so I'll start working on everything really soon.
Okay,
Something
okay,
small
okay.
and intimate.
So next
Yeah,
year.
but
So this guy took out the time to court you.
yeah, because girl,
Now,
I just was allowing, my past to kind of ruin my future, but I
mhm.
decided to, I'm not gonna miss out on a good thing like bringing my past baggage into a new situation. So that's something I had to learn, and I just let go
Now,
and
how did you
just
how did you get over that, Toya? I mean, for a lot of us out there, that have these situations where they get messy, like the way they've gotten messy. I mean, of course, bars sometimes can be publicized and it can be out there in the open and stuff like that. But
girl.
how do you
It's
get?
to me, it's like it's not too many things that I regret in life. You know what I'm saying? Like each and every person I've ever been with in my life, I've learned something from. It made me a stronger person, whether it was, you know, good or bad. But I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like when it be the divorce for me. You know, a divorce to me, like I don't get married to get divorced. And I started programming in my head, girl. I started telling myself, I'm not ever getting married again. When deep down inside, I'm wifey material. I'm not no hot girl. Like I can't be out here messing with this dude, that dude. Like that ain't really my shit. And I just kept putting that in my head. Like I don't want no husband. I don't want no man. I ain't getting married again. We cool or whatever. You know, then I meet Red. You know, I get pregnant. You know, he's just like this. He just so different, but I'm constantly fighting it. I'm just fighting it and
Mm-hmm.
fighting it and fighting it. And I still kept telling myself, we're going to just play it out like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how it's going to go. We don't never have to get married again, because I was looking at it like, damn, I'm going on my third time. Shit. But, girl, I let all of that go. You know, I started to get, you know, like get over that. Like you cannot keep bringing your past into this new relationship, because it's not fair to this man. He don't deserve this at all. So after constantly battling with myself and going fighting my own little inner demons, whatever, I was like, you know what? That's enough of that. Like, let me let go. I'm ready for whatever. And, you know, we live together. We have a house together. We have a kid together. Like, what the hell? Like, why are you talking reckless? I was like, girl, let it go. Just let it
Yeah.
go. No, it was
Like the
meant to be.
song
It's
say,
going.
like the song say,
Let
let
it
it
go.
go, let it go.
You can't get
But
in
that,
your
I mean,
own way.
yeah, thank you for sharing this too with us, because you know the journey and us sharing how, you know, how we've progressed and the things that we've gone through. You know, it gives us a sense of hope as well. And you
Right.
know, the women out there that's watching right now that want to know, how do you stop, you know, yourself from being in your own way? How do you stop that? Because you know, you can have a guy trying to court you or whatever, but how do you determine if that man is really being sincere or not? You know, because a lot
And
of
a lot
guys,
of women have that, Keisha. A lot of women have that, but they be so worried about what the next woman is doing in their situation and what this man is doing for this woman, or what they see only on a gram, that they missing out on the love that this person is giving them, because they're looking for what you got. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get what you got that they think is perfect, but that shit don't even exist. You have to just be comfortable with what you have and love your situation and make the best of your situation, and
what
stop
do you mean
comparing
by
your
what you
situation to
have?
others. People, like, I listen to like people a lot, and they always comparing their relationship and their situation to other people's situations that they might think is perfect, but what they fail to realize is nobody's shit perfect. You don't know what these people go through behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these people. They only show you what they want you to see, or share what they want to show. You know what I'm saying? So just be comfortable with what you have. If you happy, make it work. Like, stop comparing. Like, stop comparing your situation to their situation. That's why a lot of people just can't be happy, because they always worrying about the next thing, whether it's material stuff. Oh, he bought this, or he go do this, and like all of that shit. Like right now, we in the house. What we gonna do with all of these Birkins and all of this material shit? We can't do nothing with none of that right now, because we all on lockdown stuck. All we have is love. That's all we have right now. And food, refrigerator, all of this. Girl, we ain't got all that material shit. So what's the point in stressing behind what this person got and what that person got?
So I heard you touch on a few things. I heard you touch on the fact that you have to stop bringing up your past.
You have
I hear
to.
you touch on the fact that you have to be happy with what you have, and
Yes.
you have to be willing to move forward. Now let's touch on the move forward part. When you're in a situation and you're moving forward, what does that look like? I mean, I know what it looks like for me. What does it look like for you?
And when you're in a situation and you're moving forward, that means you have to be willing to let everything that ever held you back, or all of that anger that you have for people, let it go. Let it go. Put it behind you. Pray on it. Don't hold on to that, because the more you hold on to stuff and the more you hate people, you're only making your life miserable. Like, it's not a person in this world that I hate. I might not see eye to eye with some people. We might not get, I don't wish ill will on nobody. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
what I
Like,
was
I don't
trying to
care
get
who
out
you
of
are.
you, Toya. That's what
So
I was
you
trying
gotta
to get
let
out of
that
you right
shit
there.
go. Like, I wish you all the best. Like, I'm not gonna speak on you, down you. We all women. You know what I'm saying? And when you in certain situations when you younger, and you might handle it out of, your emotions, just
Of
being
course.
emotional, and this is the situation you might handle it a totally different way. But as you mature and get older, you learn, like, hey, that shit ain't even worth, it ain't worth it. Like, let it go, move forward. Like, don't hold on to that. Let it go. Wish him the best and keep going. That's
Now,
all you
what
can do.
about what about your childhood? Do you see that coming and being a part of anything as you progress and move forward?
Definitely. I feel like I had to go to counseling because I didn't have the perfect childhood. You know that. Like, we deal with what we deal with our mothers. You lack stuff from that. When you don't have a father present in your life, you lack stuff from that, and you take that stuff into your relationship. And it affects the way you deal with your kids. It affects the way you deal with your significant other. I feel like I had to really get counseling to not bring my childhood pain that I felt from my mom being on drugs, my dad not really being 100% in my life, into my life, because I promised myself that I want to be the best mother I could be to my kids, give them the love, affection, attention, like everything they need and more, not the material shit only, like the love, the shit that I was lacking from my daddy. Like, I just talked about this on the show. I had a heart to heart with my dad. Well, you might not see it all fall out on the show because it kind of got a little, personal. But like, my dad, like, I went through that with my dad. Like, I feel like my dad had 21 kids. And these kids did not ask to be in this world. You brought these kids into this world. So that means you have to step up as a man and do what you have to do for your kids, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what the situation is. And you might can't give them all of the material things or all of the money, but let them know that you there. Like, if you need me, son, I'm here for you. I can pour love into you. I might can't pour all this money into you, because at the end of the day, we didn't ask to be here. So all of what my brothers was hurting from and what we lacked from my father made me want to pour into my kids. Like, I would not be that mother to my kids. I would not be that father to my kids. I would be 100% better, because this is what I was missing. So I had to turn that around. Like, give me a counselor, talk about it. What bothers me. Like, even in a relationship, it's like, I want to be the best wife I could be to this man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I want a man that's willing to be the best husband he could be to me. That's just that. Like, I'm not looking for my daddy and no man. I don't want to be looking for him in a man, because he didn't paint the perfect picture of a man to me, period.
Yeah.
So, like,
I love you,
just real.
Scorpio. Yeah, that is true. I mean, my thing is too, in regards to that, is I've been through that, and it comes up occasionally, some of my ways in regards to the way that I've experienced situations with my upbringing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets hard because I can be, like you said, very fuck that, because I'm not taking no more bullshit at the end of the day, and but then a part of me really does want opposite of what I've experienced, what I've come up and what I've seen in my past. So it's like, how do you change that? How do you change the narrative of this situation? How do you make this better and being opposite of what you've seen? You know what I mean? And I commend you for that, because when you see, okay, well, I didn't come up this way with my mom or whatever, I'm gonna make sure that it's not like that with my children. You know what I'm saying? Some people take that path, but then some people take the opposite path of, some people want to be like their parents.
Because
Some
that's
people,
all they know.
yeah.
That's all they know. Like, when you come from dysfunction, like, I come from dysfunction, okay? Like, I mean, from all levels. I'm not afraid to say it. Shit, my
She
shit
said,
was
I ain't no hot girl.
dysfunctional.
Like, come on.
Girl, my shit was very dysfunctional. And once upon a time I was, but shit, I let all that go. But mine was very dysfunctional. And I knew, like, you have to, when you dating, you look for those signs in a man early on. When you see this man up there disrespecting his mama, man, ain't like the way he talked to his mama, what you think he gonna talk to you like? How you think he gonna respect you if he don't respect the person that gave birth to you? I tell my daughter this over and over again. You pay attention to the man's pattern before you fall in love with his ass. You learn that. You don't want no man that's out here disrespecting his mama, because he damn sure ain't gonna have no respect for you if he don't have no respect for his mama. You see how he treats his baby mamas and his kids. First of all, you don't need no man with no kids. But hey, that's just that's how I feel as a mother. No, I don't have nothing against men with kids, but I don't want my daughter to, because I know how that go. I dealt with men with kids, and I know how the baby mama drama and all that go. So I don't want her to have to deal with that. But if you happen to get in that
situation, I was just talking to Reginae about that. I said your mama be girl, but you know what? I got love for Reginae, because no matter what people think that's out there, you know, and on the internet world, and kind of like, you know, talk down on her on the things that she expressed when it comes to her parents and things like that. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like the love that y'all got is untouchable, because she realizes that, you know, you're there to love and support her and give her good advice. Now that's rare from what we come from, because only I say that because kids like to lash out against their parents. You can't tell me you don't know. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, we do know. We have been through it. You know what I'm
don't know
saying?
nothing. They think we crazy. We old. This is how it was in y'all time. It's totally different now. True, it is. Like, things are totally different now. But I ain't never let off the gas. My daughter 21 and my foot's still on the gas on her. Like, I will call, pull up, do whatever I gotta do, because one thing about it, no matter what whoever think, I'm a mother first and then I'm her friend. And she know that.
Right.
And you can tell, like, no matter what, one thing about us that people don't understand, why my daughter always going off if you disrespect her daddy, if you disrespect her mama, she get that from me. Because my mama was a crackhead, my daddy wasn't a real daddy. But you could not talk about my mama, and you could not talk about my daddy, period. I don't care who you are. And you cannot talk about Reginae's mother, and you damn sure can't talk about her daddy, because you're going to hear about it. Like, that's just how we grew up. She get that from me. So I'll be like, wait. But you can't, that's an adult. But she don't care who it is. You not talk. I used to go off on my aunties. Don't call my mama no crackhead. Don't call my
Now, why
mama
do you
this.
think that people look at that away? Why do you think people see that when she says things and taking up for her parents? Why do you think people say you need to stay in a child's place and things like that? What's that about?
Keisha, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. The thing about it is, people compare Reginae to other celebrity kids. For one, other celebrity kids never got the scrutiny that Reginae gets. They never was. My baby been under a microscope since she was goddamn a newborn. Right. When her daddy did something, she heard about it from the teachers at school. She heard about it from the doctors when she went to the doctor. It's just different because of, you know, Wayne came out the gate a young celebrity. So we had her young. So Reginae basically had to grow up in this, like, with us. So no matter what, she had to hear negativity on my end, from my family, like down in my mom and my situation. On her end, she had to hear negativity from, you know, people doubting her dad all the time, whether they were calling him a drug addict, whether they were calling him this, that, or whatever. And then they say she was dead at a certain age. So it's like, as a kid, she had to go through so much as a kid, and nobody would never understand it. I never, ever played a disrespectful game with my child. But at the same time, I don't want people to think that, I mean, she's a human being. You can't go around disrespecting her dad. She loved her dad. This is somebody she loved.
I don't understand why people take that away, though.
Because they feel like she's a kid, and this person would never do that. Because this person never publicly said anything to an adult for talking to their parents. This person is not Reginae. This person didn't go through all of the shit Reginae went through. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going to let you talk about her daddy, because her mom, she watched her mom go to bat for her mom. I wanted to whoop all my mama sisters' asses for calling them crackheads. And we didn't have social media. This was a family thing. Like, that hurt me to my heart as a kid, to watch, to let people, you know, to hear people talk so bad about my mom,
Yeah, me
and
too.
then tell me that I'm a be just like my mom. The apple don't fall that far from the tree. Like, how do you think I feel as a kid to hear these things? Like, that didn't feel good. So publicly, like, we had to groom Reginae. Like, listen, this is your life. People are going to talk about your parents. They're going to talk about Jesus Christ. They're going to talk about whoever. You, everything doesn't deserve a reaction is what I had to program in her
Realize.
head.
And
Just
yeah.
because this person is saying this about your dad, that don't mean you go at a grown man. That don't mean you go at a grown woman. Learn to keep it on mute. But I understand because I know your pain. I was like that. And you was young watching me go off on my people that was talking about my mom. But you can't do that because you are in the public eye for one. This is adults for two. You have to learn to be respectful. Or just shut up. We know you don't like it. But don't do that. I used to be like, wait, every time I wake up, I'd be like, oh my God, this girl didn't respond to something. I'm going to whoop your ass. Like,
Hey,
she just, you cannot stop her. Don't talk about her daddy, period. She
I
don't care
don't see
who.
nothing wrong with it. I would want my children to be there for me, and I don't understand why people out there wouldn't understand that. To me, I've never got that when I've seen it. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's
It's,
what family's for.
the thing about it is it can become bad if you step into the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, you know, when a man says something about your dad that you don't like and you go and respond to the man, and then the man and you have an issue, then that brings your daddy in there who don't give a damn about social media or a damn about what that man said about him.
Now I
So it
feel
can
that.
get
I feel
messy.
that.
You know, so that's what I had to explain to her. I was like, listen, your daddy live under a rock. He don't care about nothing these people are saying. So you don't have to defend him, defend him on the internet because somebody said something that you don't like. I feel you, but don't respond to these people. Let them
And
talk because this is
somebody
wrong.
said, Reginae the baby goat.
Baby Reginae do not play about
She
her
don't
daddy and her
play.
parents,
She don't
period.
play.
And that's on everything. Like, you ain't talking about her daddy relationship, whoever, whatever, she's gonna
Whatever.
check your ass real
Yeah,
quick.
I love that. I love that. I mean, you know what? We've really touched on a lot today, and man, I mean, it's been helpful for me too because I've never had somebody that I could sit down and talk with and them say when I was younger, people called my mom a crackhead or people said things about my mom and said the apple don't fall from the far from the tree and things like that. In that aspect of my life, like I understand because it's hurt me in the past as well, especially being somebody that has had reality shows and showed that aspect of my life, and people turn it around and use it against you when you're trying to put something in place that helps them grow. So I mean, I felt that from people out there in the world too. And like I said before, I commend you for being the strong woman that you are because you turned this motherfucker around. Do you understand?
Thank
Like
you.
you literally, you've had you another beautiful baby. You got you a man that you're gonna marry soon. And you guys have this business relationship as well and partnership as well. That is seeming to be amazing. To have somebody that you can work with in your life and actually make money with is something that you
Yes.
got to be proud of. And even with your mother and taking that situation and still being supportive and not lashing out too much against your mom and just realizing that at the end of the day we grown now, so it's not too
Mm-hmm.
much more that we can do but say, hey, I really wish you the best. I hope that you get this thing together. Not for me, because I'm grown and I got my life, but
Right.
for you to not
Right.
die this way. You know what I'm saying? So I got love for you, Toya. I really do. And I
The
appreciate you. Wait,
same
when is
here.
the show coming out?
It comes out April 13th on Monday. So you get to see my mom, my dad, my whole family. I get to open up a little more about my situation. That be the thing. Like, people be like, you always exposing stuff. This is my reality. Like, if I'm signing on to do a reality TV show, do you want me to take books out of the next person's life and bring it into here like I'm acting? This is my reality. So the things that goes on in my reality, I'm sharing on my reality show. This is my
Mm-hmm.
platform to share, whether it touches one person and help one person healed from my story, then it was all worth it. But this is my reality. I'm sorry, my reality is not like your reality. You know what I'm saying? This is the cards
Well,
I was
that's the
dealt,
thing. I
and
mean,
I
a lot
gotta
of
make the
people
best.
don't want to admit their reality. A lot of people don't want to face their reality. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has. I realize that the ratio of having a mother that is a drug addict is really kind of low, and being adopted. See, I was adopted on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even realize that it wasn't that many adopted kids in the world. I was just really shocked by that. But yeah, that's crazy to me. I
Yeah, I
mean,
wasn't adopted, but I was still given to a family member to take care of. But it's still kind of like the same thing. Like they didn't adopt me, but they took care of me up until I was of age. You know? So it's kind of like we have the same story. That's why we can kind of relate to each other a lot.
when did the
But
Tiny and Toya show came out?
it came out in 2008. Yeah, shouts out to James DeBose. I love James. I
Oh,
miss James.
yes,
Yeah,
James got this Fox Soul thing. So he, I'm working with him on that. He's behind the scenes, but he running
good
everything pretty
people.
much over here.
He's
He's
good
sweet,
people. I
man.
love James. James
Nah,
always
he
told us
is.
he got a soft spot for us. He like, that's my little sisters, because he know our story, you know. Like, I love him. He's a real solid dude. Been since day one.
He been through it a lot. He been through a few things. I interviewed him the other day, last week, and he was touching on some things that he'd been through in his life that I didn't realize was going
Oh,
on
yeah.
around the time that we had the shows that we had.
Yeah, I
And
spoke with him and he told me, like, I spoke with him like what, last year, and he was telling me everything. He's strong. He picked up the pieces though. You know, we always pick up the pieces and keep going. That's what it's all about, man. You
that's what
doing
we
your
got
thing.
to
I'm
do.
proud of you.
Thank you, Toya. I really appreciate that. We got some good stuff coming up. We're gonna see what it do once this quarantine is over.
Yes, girl. Just take the time and just enjoy being inside with our families, because this is the new norm for now.
Yeah, we'll see when it let up. We'll see when it let up. You been cooking over there?
Girl, I've been cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking and potty training and child. I mean, hey, the potty training part be having me like, I need a drink. Girl, I don't
Wait,
remember doing
how old
potty
is
training.
Baby Rain? How old is she?
She's 2. So I'm trying to get her off the pacifier. And I'm trying to get, because, you know, some people be like, y'all, that baby still suck a pet. Girl, shut up. You don't, it's soothing to her. So I got to get her off of it. Like, I'm working on it. It's a process. I kind of like got her
People
hooked
have
to it. So
so much
they
to
got to say
say.
something about everything. Shut your ass up. She gonna get that pacifier away when I take it away, okay? And don't come on page telling me about it, because you're gonna see it until I don't want to see it no more. Period.
Why are people so judgmental on you
So
guys? I
judgmental.
wonder
That's
why.
why she on a pacifier, but she know her ABCs, her numbers, her shapes. Probably could read you and everything. She's smart as shit. So don't get it twisted.
Okay, so wait. So before we leave, so now you got the baby. You got the baby. So you about to be married. So you gonna be a housewife?
Oh, I ain't gonna be no housewife,
Oh,
but
oh yeah.
I'm not staying inside. I gotta work. I gotta do
No, I'm
stuff
talking
too.
about a housewife, a real housewife, with like a peach. Oh, the housewife.
Oh no, no. Mm-mm.
No,
I
that's
love
not
the
your vibe.
housewives. Girl, I ain't about to be fighting with nobody. I ain't got time for that shit. But I love all the housewives.
You watch the show?
I love the show. I love all the girls. You know, Candy's my friend.
Of
Um,
course.
I'm cool with Nene. Cynthia, I love Cynthia. She's a sweetheart. Portia, Eva,
I was
all
just
of them.
interviewing
Right? All
Eva
of
the
them.
other day too.
They
It was
sweet.
before all the beef came out though. It was before that, so we didn't get like
Girl,
we didn't get no messy stuff on.
I would have to get real New Orleans. They will put me off, because I be wanting to fight for real.
You know, we don't need you to do that, Toya. You're such a well-rounded young lady. Actually,
Get real with it. And then I don't know how to throw shade. I don't know how to, that ain't really my,
I ain't good at it either.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I ain't
Nah.
good at it either. But Tiny told me a lot about you before when she came out here. We was kicking it for a little while. We was having a great time. But she was telling me, she was like, I think if you and Toya hung out, I think y'all would really be cool. Like, y'all remind me so much of each other. Like, yeah,
I
that's my
love
buddy.
Tiny.
You know, that's my buddy. You know, I love me
I
some Tiny
love
too.
Tiny. One thing about Tiny, I met Tiny in what, 2006, 2000. I think it was 2005, 2006. Tiny has been the same since the year I met her, the day I met her. She's
That
one of
is
those
hard.
people that never really switch up. She keep it a buck. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's solid. I can honestly say she's very solid.
I feel like
So,
that. I feel like that.
mhm.
Shout
Yep.
out to you, Boo, and everything that you have going on. Thank you to you
Thank
and
you.
Reginae for talking to me
Oh,
from
thank you
home
for
with
having us.
one-on-one with Keisha Cole. I really do appreciate you guys, and I wish you the best and have a good time during your quarantine season.
Okay, you too. Take
Okay,
care,
love you.
baby.
Bye.
All right, love you too. Bye-bye.
Okay, that was amazing. I'm never actually went the whole hour on live. So that was a really, really great interview. I hate the fact that it ended early. I mean, it didn't have great sound. I could hear that the fact that it didn't have great sound, but I mean, I don't know why that was, but I love the fact that I was able to touch on what is this little hair doing right here? Child, that little hair was killing me the whole time. My little hair be so crazy. But no, how you guys feeling out there? How you guys feeling out there? Did you guys enjoy the interview? All right. I'll talk to them about that. They be so crazy about saving these lives. But I'm happy you guys had a great time. About to be out ski. Thank you for Toya